The euro was decided in Maastricht with the Treaty of Maastricht 25 years ago. It was introduced in 1999, so it's 18 years old. The countries that participated into the Eurozone were 11, now they are 19, 340 million people. Its introduction was due both to political and to economic reasons. From a political point of view, the main reason was the fact that Germany had been unified and its political power was increasing in a way too much. France asked Germany to give up the Deutschmark to release some of the overwhelming monetary power that the Deutschmark policies were exerting on currencies in Europe before the euro, in order to re-equilibrate the powers, releasing monetary power in exchange of the increasing size of Germany. This tells us that it's not Germany really that wanted the euro. It was more France. The creation and the regulation of the euro was given to the European Central Bank, which is governed by a body where the governors of the various central banks have the same vote, one vote per person, independently of the size and the importance of the country from whence they come. The euro is also symbolic of the desire of Europe to become increasingly unified. There are also economic reasons for the adoption of the euro. In particular, with a very integrated area like the Eurozone, if you let the exchange rate fluctuate, they fluctuate too much in a wild form. A speculation will destabilize them, and it's going to be impossible really to manipulate them in order to govern the competitiveness of your country, because if you depreciate the currency, others will depreciate by neutralizing and making only a big mess in a way. And it is difficult in this situation to exploit the big advantages of having a single large common market for goods and services. Without a single currency, these advantages are much less. After 18 years, the euro should now be mature and robust, but instead it has a lot of difficulties. And difficulties come from the fact that together with monetary unification, we had to introduce, and we did not introduce in sufficient way and sufficiently quickly, other forms of integration and unification, in particular fiscal policies, that is, taxes, public expenditures, deficits and debts. And also, we just started to do it, common regulation and common supervision of the banking system, which is really important because it's there that the euro goes through and circulates in Europe. We have these weaknesses, but we also have programs to remedy them. The important thing that the public opinion supports the euro, thinking that without it, it would be a tremendous monetary disorder, which would have a cost for economic activity and even for everyday life of people that have to do with abroad, even just by traveling. So we are ready to fix the euro, but we want the public opinion to be convinced that this is the best way to live in a highly integrated zone.